So we're getting closer to the time of July 12th arriving, and we're starting to see Subriel Matías do a little bit more promo, I guess, for the event. I can't wait for the event. You know, guys, I've been covering it. It's Subriel Matías and everything leading up to it for a while now. So I'm glad that I'm seeing him be a little more active on his social media and promoting this fight, because it's going to be a crazy night in New York. But first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in and picking this video. And if you're an old subscriber, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Great support as of late. Now, but there's one thing that really got my attention, and we're going to play the video right now. Something that he said on his reel, and it's kind of giving me pause to worry a little bit. Because is Matias, Subriel Matías, overlooking Puello and looking ahead? So who? Well, none other than Teofimo Lopez. So let's take a quick look right now. So right here, now we're gonna stop this right quick, and we're gonna play this little quick montage that I got on here for you guys. Now again, we haven't heard much coming from either camp. I haven't seen Puello, which I'm gonna go and research a little bit more and make sure that I haven't been missing anything, and I definitely haven't been seeing anything with Matias on there. So I'm glad that I'm seeing some stuff, some promotional things like that. But as you can see, the one I just played, that's the one that worries me. Now, the one that came before that, I'm glad that I saw, because it looks like he's putting in work. He looks amazing, as you've seen in the thumbnail already. So let's just play this real quick.
I'm Subriel Matías. Get the ticket for Ring 3. This is pay-per-view Dazan. Puerto Rico! I'm the new. I'm here, baby. Puello, I'm coming for you.
Now, when I saw that, I said, okay, Puello, I'm coming for you. I'm like, all right, we locked in, right? We here, right? So, I mean, you can see the sweat. You can see him. He's been working in that gym, and they just said, yo, let's shoot a quick promo, for the Ring 3. Again, I don't know what the Ring 1 and 2 were, but whatever, they're calling this Ring 3. It is what it is. Again, I'm like, okay, he's locked in. So let's go. Then I noticed that there were two other reels. Nothing really major about the fight itself, just more about Subriel Matías and who he is as a person, things like that, where he's going in the future, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Then I see another one. I'm like, well, this looks a little bit more personal. It's like inside of somewhere, right? So let me click it real quick. And that's when I said, oh, wait a minute. July 12th, baby.
Teofimo, saludo, papá. Bendiciones, campeón. Éxito hoy, que la tienes apretada.
So for those of you who don't speak Spanish, basically what he's saying is, hey, good day. He's introducing himself, saying, good day to everybody else. And he specifically mentioned Teofimo. And he's saying,
oye, siéntate a hablar con Top Rank y pregúntale por qué no quisieron garantizar mi pelea contigo.
He's saying, well, Teofimo, let's speak clearly about why the fight didn't go down with me. Like basically saying, say the truth. So why don't you say what really happened?
Por eso mi promotor tomó otro rumbo.
That's why my promoter went another route. Why don't you tell them what really happened?
Cuéntale eso a la gente. Habla claro. ¿Tienes o no tienes miedo? ¿Quieres?
Speak clearly. Are you afraid of me or you're not afraid of me?
¿Quieres o no quieres pelear conmigo?
Do you want to fight or don't you want to fight with me? Speak clearly. Again, let's watch it again. Now we're gonna watch it again without interruption. Now his English though is coming on a long way. That's gonna help him a lot. That's something Tito Trinidad didn't do in his career. Now, had he done that, his stock would have been much larger and his reach would have been much, much larger. But he never really went ahead and learned the English language, and I think that kind of hurt him in the long run, towards the end of his career specifically. But Subriel is making an effort to actually speak English, because he knows he has to touch base with, make a connection with the American public. I think he's doing a good job. I mean, he sounds like he's getting a lot better at speaking English, so let's go.
I'm Subriel Matías. Get the ticket for Ring 3. This is
you could tell he wasn't just doing it for the promo. He's been working.
And the new.
Let's see.
I'm coming for you.
I'm glad. That's gonna be the guy in front of you.
Teofimo, saludo, papá. Bendiciones, campeón. Éxito hoy, que la tienes apretada. Oye, siéntate a hablar con Top Rank y pregúntale por qué no quisieron garantizar mi pelea contigo.
So, okay, now I heard it again. He's saying, let them know why they didn't want to guarantee the fight with me and you. Let them know why.
Por eso mi promotor tomó otro rumbo. Cuéntale eso a la gente. Habla claro. ¿Tienes o no tienes miedo? ¿Quieres o no quieres pelear conmigo? Habla claro.
I don't know why when I was looking at that, he reminds me like of a government worker working out in the power lines. Like I keep thinking he's wearing some sort of utility vest, like he works for the power company. Like, but I just realized I think that's a backpack, that's a book bag, and whatever. But yeah, that looks crazy. But here's why it worries me. It worries me because he's not. He's still thinking about Teofimo Lopez. He still has that on his mind, even though Puello's in front of him, and Puello is not a slouch. I keep telling you guys, I know a lot of you guys, get on me about it. You know what I mean? Like, like, why you not more up to beat about who about who Matias is and what he can bring to the table and all of that stuff. And I want to be, but the thing is, you ever notice like when Canelo is locked in for a fight, he's like, I don't want to talk about anybody else. I don't want to talk about nobody else. I am locked in to fight Crawford, and I don't. When the time comes to talk about another fight, like that, he don't talk about nobody else, and he's always maintained that. And the greats do that. And the thing is, the fact that he's still thinking about it, he's waking up. Now I don't know if he woke up to some news, to a post or whatever, but even then, shut your social media down if you're gonna shut it down. Have your team kind of like do the promo shots for you and all that while you locked into this fight. That's what's worrying me. It's worrying me that he's not locked in 110%. And with a fighter like Puello, a fighter that is highly skilled, he might not have knockout power. And the thing is, people don't underestimate the fact that he has great skill sets. They underestimate the fact that has a pretty damn solid resume. I'm not saying he has an elite resume. It is a solid resume. And if you're not locked into Puello, if you're not locked in, like we could probably say maybe Antoine Russell wasn't locked in, and that's why he dropped rounds to him, right? Maybe he thought, oh, this guy, I'm gonna push it and I'm gonna get through it, and look what happened, right? I think that's what happened with Paro. Estoy en Puerto Rico. I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm in my hometown. I'm the champ. Paro has never faced nobody like me. I'm a killer in the ring. Yeah, he trained and yeah, he got in shape, but mentally was he there? Maybe he was chasing the bag that came after and didn't concentrate on what was in there. Remember, he had just signed with Eddie Hearn. His things were looking up for him. And then Paro threw in that wrench. He said, "Oh, you got bink monkey wrench," and now we're here. Now instead of unifying against Puello, he's fighting for a title to be two-time. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing that I'm saying. Like, he needs to be locked in, guys. And I don't know if he is. I hope he is. I hope this was just a blip in the moment. But if this is any indication whether he might be or might not be locked in, listen, Puello is not the guy. It's not the guy. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this, Instagram reel that he put out, addressing Teofimo Lopez and the reason why the fight didn't happen? Do you think he's locked in? Do you think he's making a mistake by looking past Puello? Do you think he's even looking past Puello? Or you think this is just a blip in the ether and it's just going to go away and that's it, and he's going to go in there July 12th and take care of business? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.